willpower. Me and Astro, 6'4", we the twin towers, twin. It's a metaphor for the...
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Zach LaVine is out there with Ellis. And it's Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Indiana, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now, here's Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Turner. Takes a 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Love seeing this. Turner just rising and firing with no hesitation. Have to respect the confidence he's playing with.
Sabonis against Turner. Ellis, the pass to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Pass to Nembhard. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. Now, the concern tonight is the relentless nature of DeMar DeRozan. Coach said no matter what you throw at him, he finds his way to work around it. Sometimes it's with a shot, sometimes it's with a pass. Either way, he'll get you. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
They get the rebound. Murray. The kick out to Sabonis. Ellis outside. Outside, LaVine. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. Pass to Siakam. And there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Now, Nembhard, guarded by LaVine. Halliburton against Ellis. Shot clock at 5, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
So the Kings call timeout, their first. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Levine deciding where to go with it. Looking to end the run. Doesn't go for him. Indiana leading by 8. Here's Nembhard. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Kings have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And the shot is good.
Oh, wow. What a move from DeRozan. That's just not fair.
The Pacers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Back to Nembhard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Ellis finds Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Hope you got some popcorn. When Levine gets up for a slam, Zach knows how to put on a show.
For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Ellis, the pass to Sabonis. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. In the corner, it's Nesmith, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Mathurin passes to Nembhard.
And how about some impactful defense from Murray, using that size and agility to generate some good coverage.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Pass to Murray. Levine kicks to DeRozan. Back to Levine. 1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Murray sets a screen for Levine. Shot clock at 2. Good D by Siakam. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. 6-point lead. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Now here's Ellis. Still scoreless. Mathurin against Levine. Over Mathurin. Levine's shot is off. Pacers leading by 8. Mathurin passes to Nesmith. And here is Siakam. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Nembhard. He's guarded by Ellis. From the stripe. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now, here's Nesmith. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Deep 2 from Murray. Sacramento again missing. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Nembhard with it, picked up by Ellis. Back to Mathurin. Takes it from 10. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Mathurin's got 6.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
They've got Toppin. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Walker. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Halliburton in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by Murray. The Kings trail by 8. Ellis surveying the D. DeRozan with a screen for Ellis. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game. On its way from DeRozan for 2. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. The veteran DeMar DeRozan, RJ, a terrific player, a great scorer.
And he's been doing it for a long time. He has been the elite scorer since he picked up a basketball.
Here's Mathurin. Pass to Toppin. Three-pointer. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Ellis outside. Here's Murray. Shoots over Toppin. Murray, no good. Pacers leading by 8. Here's Halliburton. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Kings have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Ellis against Halliburton. To the middle. Here's Levine. And it's McConnell with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And Toppin throws it down.
And very few young players see the floor as well as Halliburton. It really shows just how impressive his ceiling is as a playmaker.
Here's Toppin. Back to Halliburton. And yes, it's good. Halliburton's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pacers.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Levine's shot is off. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Halliburton, that's good.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
Inside, here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. On the wing, Mathurin. Here's McConnell. Sacramento grabs the miss. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Levine against Halliburton. Murray a screen on Halliburton. Count it, good. Levine's got 6. Well, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home. And it's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved, but it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says, we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, D.A., that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. On the wing, Levine fires the 3. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got 4 assists in the game.
That's a strong response from Levine. You got to D him up from there.
Pass to Toppin. Here's Halliburton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Sabonis. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to score a much better percentage.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. And Indiana making a change here. Mathurin's checked in. 1:33 left in the first half of basketball. Outside, Levine. On the top of the key, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Levine's got 9 points in the quarter.
Uses the pick to just perfection. Levine knocking it down.
Siakam against Murray. 13 feet away. Siakam, that's good. Siakam's got his first points of the game.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Clock at 6. Here's Murray. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Siakam. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, great scorer and passer. Defenses have to respect both, and he fooled them there with the pump fake.
Monk's checked in for the Kings. He's off on the second. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And that one drops. Siakam's got 5 now.
Oh, and they made him work for it, but Siakam knows how to finish strong inside.
Pass to McConnell. It's Nembhard on the wing. Cranes the three-pointer. He's got 8.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And so it's Indiana holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And let's get an update on Keegan Murray's injury. David, what's the news there?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Kings was able to update me on the situation. Oh, that is not what you want to see, and it sounds like it's a serious injury.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
On the floor for Sacramento, we've got DeRozan. Ellis is out there with Monk. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Levine at the 3 spot. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Pacers. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen.
And how about Siakam showing that he can turn on the Jets as well?
And the Kings shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Outside, Levine. DeRozan passes to Levine. 5 on the clock. Over Neesmith. Levine gets the bucket. Levine's got 13.
I'm going to tell you this. Defensively, you cannot let a streak shooter get a groove. And right now, Zach LaVine, he is on fire.
It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Halliburton on the wing. Connects from 3-point range. Halliburton's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he's such an efficient three-point shooter. Halliburton has an outstanding feel for when to fire from deep.
Kings have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Levine kicks to Ellis. Back to Levine. Ellis outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Levine. Over Neesmith. And it's Halliburton with the rebound. Indiana leading by 23. And Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level score, and when he gets going, ooh, it could be a problem.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
LaVine's shot is off. Indiana's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Back to Nembhard. Some nice passing here by Indiana to the paint. Here's Siakam. That misses off the backboard.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
LaVine dishes to Ellis. Back to LaVine. And it's sent back by Turner. Stolen by Ellis. And here we go. LaVine heading to the hoop.
Check out LaVine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Indiana leading by 23. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's the fearless nature of LaVine's game that is so fun to watch. It is impressive watching him get in the paint and get calls.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws of this game. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Neesmith. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
6 to shoot. Back to DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
Getting up there with the slam, DeMar DeRozan leaves nothing to chance.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. DeRozan against Siakam. Right side Turner. Here's Halliburton. Drills the elbow jumper. Halliburton's got 7 points here in this quarter.
The thing about Halliburton's range is it's flexible. He can take a good shot from anywhere.
Mathurin against LaVine. And it's sent back by Turner. Down low. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Oh, a fantastic combo guard. Halliburton understands really how to score as well as distribute the rock.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Shepard comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Sabonis a screen on Mathurin. Sabonis finds Ellis. Sabonis inside. Covered by Siakam. Sabonis' shot is off. Pacers leading by 23. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Monk left side. To the paint and stolen by Siakam. And there's the drive, and McConnell gets it to go.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Ellis against McConnell. To the middle to end the run. There's LaVine. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. And a wide open look for Mathurin. From outside, off the mark. Outside, Levine. From deep. And so it's Indiana in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. We'll be topping out there with Walker. And it's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Shepard. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Ellis, the pass to DeRozan. The kick out to Sabonis. 5 to shoot. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Yeah, I like that he's not taking any chances there. Sabonis goes up strong with the finish.
Indiana's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
And Zoelos will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Outside Mathurin. McConnell passes to Mathurin. Goes up on the wing. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Sabonis. Kicks it out to Ellis. Launches a 3. That shot off the mark. For Indiana, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And a moment here to take a look. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was...
The ruling on the floor.
Where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Ellis outside. Levine against Mathurin. And Levine, here we go. And the layup's good off the glass. Levine's got 19 points.
You can bump Levine, but you won't change his course.
McConnell against Ellis. Inside. And finished off by Walker.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Here's Shepard. DeRozan with the rebound. The Kings have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. Offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Sabonis.
You have to know where Sabonis is. Really box him out. He's so good on the offensive glass.
Here's Shepard. Monk defending. And Walker kicks to McConnell. Indiana moving the ball around. Pass to Sabonis. At the elbow, it's Levine. Here's DeRozan. It's Ellis on the wing. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Now Walker. Walker with his screen for Mathurin. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Shepard, the pass to Mathurin. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
LaVine against Mathurin. And LaVine, here we go. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Mathurin's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Ellis in at the point guard position. Now here's DeRozan. Here's Murray. The rebound by Turner. Siakam with it. Checked by Murray. Nesmith on the wing. Siakam with a screen on Sabonis. Siakam outside. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Here's Ellis. Defended by Halliburton. To the paint. Oh, stolen by Turner. Halliburton finds Siakam. And here's Turner. Nembhard outside. And there's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Well, the first 7.5 seasons of Pascal.
And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Gray.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now Sacramento starting 5. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Ellis is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Sabonis in at the center. Ellis, the pass to DeRozan. To the inside. Goes back up. Good work defensively by Turner. Ellis against Siakam. Halliburton outside. Here's Nembhard. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Nembhard's got the opening basket of the game for the Pacers. And here now the Kings. It's a 3-point game. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. We discussed the prospect of facing off against Zach LaVine. Coach said Zach is an uber athlete, can jump out of the gym, but he also has such a nice three-point shot, it makes LaVine a headache. We'll switch up who is guarding him as the game progresses. Of course, LaVine can beat you so many different ways, and that'll be fun to watch tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David.
That's a crafty play by Halliburton inside. He navigated his way around several coverages.
Here's Nembhard, and he jams it with authority.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And here are the Kings now. The Pacers making the shot. On the wing, LaVine. DeRozan with a screen for LaVine to stop the run. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Well, Brent, last season was disappointing for the Kings after being eliminated in the play-in.
Yeah, a little bit of regression. They did have some key injuries to some guys in the stretch of the season that was vital for them to make the playoff push. But I think it helped them realize just how fun the playoffs are and just how hard it is to get back there. And maybe in this offseason they come back a little bit more focused, knowing how loaded the Western Conference is. Yeah, I can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in, and they pick up 2.
And good job by Levine fighting for that position.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Pass to Nesmith. For 3, Siakam. Rebound collected by Levine.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
DeMar DeRozan on the wing. And here's Levine. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Pacers leading by 5. Bounce pass, Halliburton. The 3. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. On the wing, Levine. Nesmith covering. On the wing, Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to get open is Murray. It's rebounded by Indiana. Knocks it loose and taken away by Ellis. And it's slammed in by Ellis.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And wiry strong, Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
Pass to Levine. Good, nice job down low. Levine's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Now, here's Siakam. Pass to Turner. Over Sabonis. The shot by Turner, no good. The Kings trail by 3. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Siakam outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Halliburton. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Halliburton
too good offensively, and that's a nice-looking jumper.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Levine against Turner. Right side Levine, inside, and so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And a wide open look here for Ellis. Hits it from three-point range.
Textbook bounce pass there, perfectly timed.
For 3, Siakam. Nailed from three-point land. Siakam's got 5.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3.
And that does it for the first quarter. Pacers lead by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Walker out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Halliburton. And it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Ellis kicks to Sabonis. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
Sabonis, a confident scorer on that play right there. Once he's got the ball in his hands in that area, he's looking to shoot.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Levine. Pass to Ellis. DeRozan for 3. Toppin pulls it in. Indiana leading by 5. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Drops in the tray. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's such an efficient three-point shooter. Halliburton has an outstanding feel for when to fire from deep.
Ellis surveying the D. Pass to Levine. And he comes up with the deuce. He has 6.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. That one drops for him. Walker's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for Indiana.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
McConnell against Ellis. On the wing, DeRozan. Nothing on the board. Levine finds DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. Sabonis' shot is off. For Indiana, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here's Mathurin. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And Ellis will bring it up for the King. Trailing here by 8.
Giving this team size out of the backcourt. Levine has enough strength to convert there through the contact.
Some changes for Indiana. Miles Turner comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And here are the Pacers now. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Toppin. A three-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
DeRozan inside. Defended by Mathurin. Pacers leading by 4. Halliburton for 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the off-season in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
Rejected by Halliburton.
That's just a tremendous defensive effort from Halliburton.
Here's DeRozan. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Indiana's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. The Kings trail by 5. For 3, Levine. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mathurin against DeRozan. And Turner kicks to Toppin. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Levine's got 13.
Such a gifted scorer. When Levine is this locked in, the defense is in for a long night.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Indiana making some changes. Siakam is checked in for Toppin. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Halliburton. And the Kings also making a change. Monk's checked in for Zach LaVine. Nembhard with it. Ellis on him. Here's Nesmith. Knocks down the three ball. Nesmith has got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Ellis with a screen on Mathurin. Here's Monk. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Turner with a screen on Ellis. Here's Nembhard. He's guarded by Ellis. Pass to Siakam. Over Murray. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Ellis kicks to Sabonis. And it's sent back by Turner. Nesmith can't get it to go. And so Ellis will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 5-point game. To the middle, here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
Bounce pass, Nembhard. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pacers out in front. They're up by 3. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And let's get an update on Zach LaVine's injury. David, any news there?
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Kings, and unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
On the court right now for the Kings, the post pair form will be Murray and Sabonis. Monk on the wing, he's paired with DeRozan. And it's Ellis at the point guard position. The Kings have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
Indiana leading by 3. Shoots it. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Sacramento's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. In 2023, and Brent, you and I remember this, Keegan Murray set an NBA record with 11 consecutive threes in 1 game.
What an unbelievable night to witness that kind of consistency in a guy locked in like that. I mean, that's different, and it speaks to Murray's focus. But this guy has so much more to contribute to a team and room to grow. That night was special, Kevin.
The Kings trail by 3. Pass to Monk. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Halliburton against Ellis. 5 to shoot. Monk for 3. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. The Pacers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker with the break. Here's Siakam. He's guarded by Ellis. On the left block, and the shot goes in from Siakam. Siakam's got 9 points. So the Kings call timeout, their first. And here are the Kings now, trailing by 5. Ellis, the pass to Sabonis. The layup missed. Indiana's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Siakam outside. Here's Nembhard. He's got 5. Just 5 on the clock. Halliburton inside the three-point line. The shot, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Indiana leading by 3. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Shots good by Siakam. 11 points in the game.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Pass to Sabonis. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game. Halliburton for 3. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. And Indiana making a change here. Mathurin's checked in. The Kings trail by 5. Now Ellis. 8 points for him. Sabonis sets the pick for Ellis. In the corner, Murray with it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Clock at 6. Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And it's sent back by Turner.